In the past, when mom or dad moved into an assisted living facility, or maybe they needed some nursing care, it was stressful. It can be a lot less stressful. In fact, it can be stress-free, and the news is good. From Elder Advisors, rejoined once again. We've got the entire team here. Well, not the entire team, but most of it here. We've got Larry, we've got Steve, we've got Jeff. And really, it is about, a lot of it is about peace of mind, and it's never too early. In fact, you know, I think there's one thing that is inevitable. We're all going to grow older, going to need a little bit of help, and now is the time to get this good information, because if you have it, it can pay dividends big time as far as keeping money in your wallet. Right, Larry?
Absolutely. And in a nod to Mr. Langdon, because during the break, you know, he's admonishing me for, you know, my television etiquette and my protocols. But, you know, that's why you go to freeworkshop.com, because you know what? All your problems are solved, Kentuckiana, at freeworkshop.com, or you can call me, 855-LARRY-55. But often, is that what you want me to say, Steve?
No, that's not quite it, but okay.
But we were talking about talent, and we're going through a possible train wreck, and I'm not talking my Lionel O gauge or my HO train layout.
Or the debate last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, either.
So in any event, we've got a train wreck fiscally where a family really didn't listen to me, and I get a panicked email from Steve's paralegal, Dana Bergen, who does a phenomenal job. She is the glue that, you know, Steve, representing the legal component, does. But because the family wanted to do it themselves, wanted to save a few dollars. So they wanted to try to sell the house themselves. The deal fell through. And now, guess what? It's a crisis, Kentuckiana. It's a crisis. Today's September 30th. We got to get this resolved, chop chop, by 5 o'clock today, or they're going to lose 4 months of coverage. So that's probably, you know, 4 times 7, 4 times 8, 4 times 10, you know, $30,000, $40,000. And now it's potentially our problem. No, it's not, because you didn't listen to us. You want to do it yourself and not engage Jeff Hurst. Because when Jeff is engaged with RE/MAX Properties East, it's done correctly, because we want the house sold. Now, the barbershop law...
We have to have the house
Yeah,
sold.
we have to. Don't shoot the messenger. But the beauty shop law, the barbershop law out there is telling people, well, you know, if you sell the house, you're going to lose it. You can't. No, that's not right. If you engage Elder Advisors, Elder Law Superstar Attorney Steve Langdon, we can protect a tremendous amount of money on a house, a whole lot. How much? That's why you schedule a free private consultation, because I'm not going to give you our secret recipe today.
But the one thing I think that you need to point out too, Larry, is that we don't always have to sell the house.
Absolutely correct.
I mean, if it's a husband and wife,
no,
we're going to save the house.
Right. And rental property often as well. Rental property can be protected and exempted. That's what the attorney does.
But when we need to, Jeff is always there to pick up the phone and, again, take the load on for the client. So, I mean, the clients are so busy as it is.
Right.
Jeff's able to step right in and take them over the finish line so that we can get our job done.
Yeah, right. Jeff, that's the business model, isn't it? You may need the help of Steve Langdon to make things happen. Absolutely. Steve, you may at times say, look, this family needs your help, and Larry can kind of oversee and make sure all the parts are working. That's the business model. Jeff, talk about, sometimes you lean on Steve a little bit, I would imagine.
Well, I'll use a personal example. I tell this all the time on the show. About a year ago, my father went into assisted living. He's now passed away. And you know, my brother and I are all engaged in this process, and thank goodness, because we didn't know how to do it. We were told take it down to $2,000 Medicaid. Thank goodness I was able to take that part of it. I didn't have to sell Mom's house, so it didn't involve me. But thank God I had these guys to take care of it for me and tell us the steps, because it's a very encompassing process. Very, very encompassing.
Yep. And to keep singing Jeff Hurst praises at RE/MAX Properties East, is that right?
It is.
RE/MAX Properties East. Is Jeff doesn't cherry pick the deals. So what I mean by that is when I call, that's showbiz, okay? When I call Jeff and say, hey, a family needs help, 102 Main Street, 102 Elm Street, whatever, he's on it, he gets it done. Okay? Because sometimes, I mean, poor Jeff, he went out to a house out in Okolona, and poor Mom's running through the house, wanting to kill the son, and she wants to jump in the pool. I mean, it was bad. It was terrible. Terrible issue there with dementia. John, this is a serious matter, buddy. I don't appreciate the little smirking you're doing. I'm trying to be serious here.
I mean, we went from, you know, this serious financial information, legal information, to Mom jumping in the pool, okay? So
hey, tell the viewers about that, because that's a true story. Folks, we don't have to make this up.
Okay, so you don't want to go through that kind of stress, right, Steve?
No. We don't want any of that.
But this really cuts to where, you know, where Steve did a great job on this legal thing with Indiana Court of Appeals. This is really Jeff's equivalent with this story. Go ahead and review for the viewers
Well,
this.
we got 30 seconds here.
Okay.
I was preemptive of what I was walking into, so I needed to go through this house, and the siblings told me, and I was videotaping going through the house so I could remember what the house looked like, because I know I only had a couple seconds, and literally Mom was going off in the background, threatening the son. It was unreal, but we got it done, got it on the market, got it sold.
Thank
But
you,
yes.
Jeff Hurst, Remax Properties East. He doesn't cherry pick.
And don't forget about the workshops coming up here. Go to freeworkshop.com. That is October 5th, October 6th. That's Monday and Tuesday. There is the information on your screen. And by the way, Mom got a 10 out of 10 on that dive she did in the pool.
She did.
So it's pretty darn impressive.
That sounds good, John.
But it will be fun, I promise you, and it is good information, and it's guys who keep a hold. You know, the laws change, everything's changes. So if you've heard one thing, it may have changed. These guys are on top of it, stress-free, elder advisors. Don't go broke in a nursing home. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming
Thanks,
on today.
John.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate that. All right, Bros.